Hello everybody, this is Don. I just hiked up from the waterfalls. It's about 1.5 miles and very steep. I'm fixing to start on the approach trail. Today is the 22nd and I'm going to be hiking by hike in on the approach trail to the AT today, and hopefully I can spend the night at the hike in. If not, I'll hike on to Black Gap Shelter. I'll let you know what comes out in a few minutes. It's about 2 o'clock. Hello everybody. I have reached day 2. I didn't take much video yesterday. It's been storming on us all day and all night. Hiking a lot in the rain, and got really rained pretty well all night. Still raining off and on this morning. I've just made it to the top of Springer Mountain. It's the first time I've ever intentionally hiked on the Appalachian Trail. This is the very summit of the Appalachian Trail right here, the southernmost starting point. It starts on the top of Springer Mountain. So I'm headed on down to the Springer Mountain campsite, and I'm going to stop there and eat some breakfast or something. And when I get there, I'll make a little more video. Okay, let's try this again. I'm here at the Springer Mountain Shelter, getting out of the rain. Gonna fix me a little bite of something to eat. This is what a shelter looks like. This one's very nice. The one we stayed at last night wasn't as nice, but I slept in my tent. It was full. There was some more people there, and more people wanted to get in it, and one of them snored really bad, so I decided I'd stay in my tent. This is probably one of the most used campsites in this area. It has access from a road. You can actually get here from the road. And this is where a lot of people start the Appalachian Trail hike. But they charge you to leave your car over here. It's not too far from a road where there's a caretaker that comes up here and looks after this spot sometime. But anyway, he's not here today, and nobody's here. It's really wet and raining. I imagine people who's just coming up here for the day to camp wouldn't be too interested in coming here today. So I'm going to be headed on out in a few minutes. I've got about 6 miles left to go today, and it's not really raining that hard. It's just sprinkling a little bit off and on. Most of what's wetting is coming out of the trees. It looks like there's a little shower coming in now. So nice to be out of the rain for a few minutes, and I'm going to fix me a bite to eat and relax a little bit. Well, hello everybody. It's day 3 on the Appalachian Trail. Been a steady rain for all 2 days. Rained all night. Had a real hard storm last night. Raining today. It's not bad raining, but my tent hasn't been keeping me dry. Real disappointed in it. I'm gonna call the factory when I get back. See what I can do about it. Anyway, I'm going to get up, pack up in the rain, which I always hate to do. I hate to get up, it's about 7 o'clock, but there ain't really no hurry to get up. I got about 8.1 or 8.2 miles to hike today. I've been hiking over 8 miles every day, and by the time I get there, my legs is toast. I intended to stay at Goose Mountain Shelter, but I wasn't sure exactly how much further it was, and I found these campsites, and there are other people staying here as well, so which made it nice. But you kind of isolated up here. They've kind of cut these campsites off onto the side of the mountain. I've got trees on my right-hand side and the trails on my left, and then you got to drop off. With the heavy thunderstorms last night, it was quite unusual to hear the thunder and traveling down the canyons. Reminded me of my Grand Canyon trip. Well, I'll try to check in later on today and let you know how I'm doing. Well, today is day 4. I'm hiking down to Lance campground. For some reason, they won't let us stay up on Blood Mountain unless you got a hard, bear-proof container. We've had no issues with bears because along the other campsites, they have contractor boxes that you lock. I don't know why they don't do that on Blood Mountain, but if they haven't have, they not letting anybody know. Everybody's going to be camping at Lance. We're going to be packing in there pretty tight because there's nowhere else to pack because none of us has bear boxes. I think somebody was right. They just don't want us camping up there because of bear activity. Anyway, I'm here for the quit raining finally. It rained some last night. Been raining all day and all night up until last night. It didn't rain that much last night, but this morning it's a beautiful day. And because of that, I've got some views which we've not had before, and I'm going to take a few pictures of the views and post them along with this video. This is from an area called Preacher's Rock. The view from Preacher's Rock. It ain't no easy place to get to, that's for sure. I finally got up here. It took me about 30 minutes to climb up from Woody Gap. But it is a beautiful view. You can't beat the view. If you ever wanted to come out here with a beautiful view and you don't mind taking a terribly steep climb, about 30 minutes up, this is it. Beautiful view. Hello everybody. It's the morning of day 4. I'm at Jared Gap. We hiked 10 miles yesterday, which was tough. We had to summit Sassafras, which is a really tough mountain. And today we're going to summit Blood Mountain, which is supposed to be tough too, but we don't have as far to go before we end up at Neal's Gap. We're hoping we can get us a place to stay and spend the night in a real hotel at Neal's Gap. If we can, we're going to. If we can't, we'll make out with what we got. Birds are singing. It's about 6, a little after 6. Got me woke up. Just willing to get up and go. That mountain ain't getting any shorter laying here. Hello everybody. I've summited Blood Mountain. This is the top. I'm headed down to Neal's Gap. This is the oldest lodge on the AT, built by the Conservation Corps. And people just come up here and stay. We're at the tip top of Blood Mountain. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here a few minutes, relaxing. I'm starting down, and I'll be finished up my hike in another hour and a half or so. I'll be at Neal's Gap, and I have to decide if I want to go on after that, see what happens. This is still at the top of Blood Mountain, just letting y'all see a good view and get an idea what it's like to hike up here. That's the trail. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a white mark over there that's marking the trail, and you go down that hill. And we got to hike all the way back down. Take me about an hour to get down, hour and a half. But it's better than going up.